So I replaced my head unit. It's stocks. It was the non-touch sync. So the no touchscreen sync, I think that's referred to as the 4.3-inch sync. It's the one that's got these controls here. And I replaced it with a Kenwood Excelon DDX393, an iDataLink Maestro RR with an F02 wiring harness. It works perfect. You know, if you go here, after you get it wired up and set up, everything works. You can see here I got volume up from the controller, or from the steering wheel controls. And the first thing you're going to want to do is go to settings. And in settings, you go to system. You'll see, when you scroll down, you'll see a focus setup right there. And you can actually program the Maestro directly from here. Go to hands-free call on, you decide what you want to use. This determines what the sync button does. If you have it set to sync, when you press the sync button,
phone, click.
You can see that it actually cues the factory sync system. I'm not using that only because I want to use the radio. And now I'm not going to push it now, but my phone's a Google Pixel 2, so when I push this, it will activate Google Assistant on my phone, which is pretty awesome, because then I can just push that and say navigate to wherever, and it'll display on my phone. I have a phone mount here. You know, it's the seat track mount, phone mount, and so it works very well. So yeah, that's one thing I didn't read the directions that came with it. And when you go to Maestro features, there's a lot of stuff in here you can program. I'll let you figure that out yourself. The gauges are neat. You can change what gauges you want. So yeah, it works very well. And then vehicle info, it tells you, other stuff you can program. How it maintains the sync as far as the radio goes, you go in here to OEM features. In here you can see vehicle info, shows your TPMS, shows your battery voltage, check engine light if you had one. You go in here to settings and you can see all the different things. I think this is the same settings as we were just at. You can still show DTCs. DTCs are basically your check engine codes. So you can actually, if you have anything running, you can see those. And so that's where that works. As far as, and then you get your sync right here works, is your line in. I don't know why it looks like USB, but it does. I actually haven't tested it. I'm just assuming it works. I really not going to use it, but I just wanted a system that was all together and would work. So yeah, oh, I didn't even know you could do that. So you can go to settings and actually change. Oh, there's a settings button, and it'll change it between media and I don't know. I don't give a shit. So yeah, and then you got that. I think that's it as far as mine goes. If I had the phone on the sync side connected, I could use that there, and also the Bluetooth streaming. Obviously satellite radio I'm not using or have. Climate control my model doesn't have, or parking assist. I have the base model Focus, so none of that works. Anyways, here's the gauges. They actually work very well. You can see there's my RPMs. It's pretty cool. This right here is more functionality than the factory radio has in it. It works perfect. If I go to Bluetooth audio, I'm not going to play it because YouTube will pull the video, but you can see, yeah, it's playing. You can see let's see, is it going to play? Yeah, it's playing. Volume up and down works. You can, on the steering wheel controls, you can see skip works back and forth. You can also, within the iDataLink Maestro setup, you can remap these. So what I did was volume up obviously goes up, but if you long press volume up, it brings up vehicle info, which I just thought was neat. Long press it again to go back to where you were. Same with this here. With volume down obviously turns it down, and then long press mutes it. So I'm probably going to remap these, but that's just the two that I decided to remap there. With this particular setup, these don't do anything. The lock and everything works, and the hazard lights work. You can see it flashing up there. This here works. Before I had the iDataLink Maestro, I had the Axxess ADBOX2. which didn't do anything that I wanted. The sync didn't work over the phone, over the radio, and it was janky. My wiper stopped working. I have no idea if that's from the ADBOX. That's when they stopped working, so I got to figure that out. But with the ADBOX2, all of this worked. I could still control the little screen up here with this, with the menu button and everything, but now that it's all built into here, this isn't needed anymore. So I'm actually going to send all this back and get the Metra one that's just the screen. Just the screen, and I think these two buttons. The Crutchfield said that the Maestro RR and the F02 module in this radio would not work in this car. It does. It works great. I've had it for 2 days now. Been driving around with it. It works perfect. The ADBOX2, which Crutchfield actually says does work. I mean, it kind of worked, but it didn't do. It wasn't. It was nothing like this. This is much better here. And yeah, I think that's about it. The Kenwoods are. I've always been a fan of Kenwoods. They're good radios. They're good radios. And it's also got the built, like I said, it's got the iDataLink port where the Maestro RR connects directly into the radio, so it seems like it's more of a seamless setup. So yeah, I'm happy with it. It works great. Hopefully this can help somebody, because I could not find any information about this anywhere. I kind of just figured this out on my own. So I'm gonna, in the video description, I'll do a lot of keywords and as much information as possible for people in the future. Hopefully this helps somebody.